operation this is. Tell me the kind of logistical things involved in such an operation.
Well, this particular site's been extremely difficult for a number of reasons. The modules are built over in Germany, and then we have to transport them on ferry and then by road. And this is the largest convoy ever to come through the Kent countryside. It's taken over 10 days to travel from the factory to the site, and we've had 8 police outriggers convoying them from the Dartford docks over to the site here at Benenden. Very, very difficult but very interesting, but we've managed to get them here on time.
And about the actual units themselves, tell me how big they are and what kind of chaos ensued on the roads.
Well, the largest module, which was one of the operating theatres and the plant room, was 6 metres wide and over 18 metres in length. It weighed 40 tonnes, and we had to move traffic lights, traffic bollards, all along the route, particularly the latter part towards the hospital. We had tree surgeons cutting down trees. It was amazing the amount of people that were on the street, in seats, watching us coming along for hours beforehand, and they were moving things out the way on the roads for us. It was absolutely tremendous.
And tell me how rare this kind of thing is. I mean, have you done this before? Has it been done before?
We did one to Nottingham City Hospital last year of a similar size, but the logistics weren't quite so bad with that one, as we got a main road running completely to the hospital. But this particular one with the country roads made it extremely difficult.
And tell me about the crane that's been brought in here. How unique is this crane?
There are only probably about half a dozen of these cranes in the country. It's the largest transportable crane. It's 1,000 tonne, and it has to have another crane with it to rig and assemble it.
And so tell me, what is the advantage of a hospital like Benenden actually having these units, these mobile units that will be their operating theatres?
Well, the reason Benenden chose Medicell was that we could give them an operating theatre within 10 weeks from receipt of order. The factory period is about 6 weeks to build, 10 days to deliver, and then once it's on site, within another 6 weeks, we have a working operating theatre for them, which is probably a third of the time that the traditional build would take.
That's great, thank you very much. Oh,
Never done that before, but I enjoyed it.
We're having more and more day surgery here. We're having a lot of surgical work going on, and just to have our 2 existing theatres have not been meeting the demand that we have. It's a bit of a pinch point, and we could see a lot more people go through our doors if we had this additional theatre space. So we've got 2 additional theatres being created. We are going to be able to have patients going through our doors right up to the time that the new theatres come online, so we're going to have no interruption in flow. The patients probably aren't aware of anything going on at all. Our capital projects manager has worked very well with all the team, so it's gone well, and the dialogue with the people actually in theatres, and Martin Norris, the project manager, Mary Gooch, who's the theatre manager, I think they've all been very, very pleased with the communication between the organisations. And what has been particularly lovely in the local communities, they've all come out to see the lorries going through and the units going through. It's been fantastic. It's been a very good PR exercise.
A traditional building of this type would probably take up to 18 months to construct from the groundworks onwards, and the site installation time is only 6 weeks, so there's minimal disruption for the hospital. They get the theatre much quicker and get a building as equivalent and as strong and as durable as a traditional building in half the time and virtually half the cost. The logistics have been something we've not really experienced before. The roads and the trees and the degree of difficulty to get into this particular hospital's far outweighed any that we've planned in the past. But as has been said earlier, the people, the public have been out, they've been supporting us, they've been sat outside watching the modules arrive, helping moving bushes and things out the route. Never really experienced anything like that before on any other modules that we've installed.
Kent at its best.
Kent at its best, absolutely. From Medicell's point of view, this has probably been the nicest project I've ever been involved with, and that's purely down to the staff, the people that we've worked with in this hospital. Has far outweighed any other experience I've had on a site, and because of that the job's gone very smoothly. Everybody's been accommodating on the site. The workforce we've had here have all been very flexible and worked alongside us in everything we wanted to do. Overall, I think for me personally it's been a tremendous experience, and look forward to coming and doing another one for you in the future.
We have more theatres that we need.
Absolutely, yes.
Maybe we will.
Yeah.